Hey everybody, it's your girl Angie. Welcome back to Kiss My Cheeks TV. It is time for Drag Race. You all, I could not wait another day. I usually do Drag Race on Sundays, but I said, oh no, Drag Race has to be done today because this was a good episode. One, all the girls are together. I'm happy to see the dynamics of all the girls finally meeting each other. And it's time for one of y'all to go home. I am disappointed by the one who had to go home, but it was fair, I guess. I have an opinion about it. Let's discuss. So I titled this episode, Symone is going to be a problem. Symone is going to be a problem. What can Symone not do? Now, I guess next week we're going to see if she can sew. We're going to see if she can sew next week because she was all in the preview talking about I don't know how to sew. But Symone is going to be a problem. She is that good. But let's jump into the notes. So first off, the winner circle finally gets to meet the B squad. So I love the way they say that. But they tell Elliot to go hide. Like, we are going to surprise them. They are going to be, as they say, gagged to see you come from around this curtain. So Elliot goes to hide. I wrote down that I like Candy's cowgirl look. I like Candy with the plaid and the hat. I just thought it was a new look for Candy and I enjoyed it. What did I didn't get what I thought I would get from Tamisha and Lala Ree. Like, for Tamisha to be the mother of the house and Lala Ree to be her daughter, it kind of looked like, is there a story there somewhere? Like, I didn't get to the, oh, that's my mom hat. Like, everyone else shouts out their house and it kind of looked like, oh, you here? Like, I didn't even get, oh, you here? It was kind of like they didn't even know each other except for Lala Ree giving that one confessional of, oh, don't mess with Miss Tamisha because she fights. You know, I don't know. I just really expected a lot more for a mother and a daughter of the same house to be on the show together. But anyway, so, you know, the girls, they starting up shit. They asking them, well, why did y'all send Elliot home? And they were like, it was a first impression. You know, that's all we had. And they were like, well, what impression did you get? And they were like, that was it. We got nothing. And they were saying some shady stuff about Elliot behind his back with him being behind that shade. And I said, producers, y'all not right for this. So Elliot comes out from around the curtain, whatever he was at. And I said, look, Elliot, with your two T's, how dare you wear your best outfit to sit behind a curtain? Let me show you the picture because I took a picture. Elliot, with your two T's, how dare you wear your best outfit and your best wig to sit behind a curtain? Elliot, you look good. I love that tuxedo shirt, oversized, ruffles, huge sleeves. Like, that's something I would wear. That's something I would put on. I would put on that exact same outfit. I like it with the tight black pants. That's where you messed up. You don't know how to put your best foot forward when it's needed. Like, you should have wore that on the runway last week as maybe your daytime outfit instead of that outfit of you at the opera in Paris. I don't know, but Elliot, you look good right there. Elliot's feelings was hurt. She was like, well, I was the last one to enter the workroom. I really didn't have time to get to know the other ladies. And Kimora already knew Denali, so that was an alliance right there. And I said, Elliot, no. What happened was people weren't feeling that 80s drag, which I didn't mind it. I thought it was cute. I didn't like the wig. But I didn't mind the little outfit Elliot had on. I think her voice is annoying. Kimora shouted that out in the episode. Your voice is annoying. But Utica, your wig was pushed back. So Utica, you shouldn't have been saying nothing about nobody. But moving on from that, I love Tamisha because at some point Elliot wanted to start up with Tamisha and was like, well, why didn't you volunteer to go home? And I'm like, bitch, who volunteers to go home? Who? Like, lady, why didn't you step up? Bitch, because they did not vote for me. I didn't get the vote. You got the votes. Okay. And then that's when Lala Ree was like, yeah, don't mess with Miss Tamisha because she fights. I need Tamisha to stay as long as possible. Like, I thought Symone was going to be my girl, but it is something about Tamisha that screams Angie. I love her. I love her vibe. She is always dead serious at the moment. And then she just lets loose. I love. Let's get into this episode. Okay. So they're sitting around, out of drag, and they're waiting for, Rue to be like, woo, girl, to come start the challenge. And Candy is looking at, what's his name, Joey J. I did say Joey J was cute. And he was like, oh, you single? Oh, you single? Okay, let me come over here. And he was like, I may not get the crown, but I'm going to leave with a man. I do enjoy Candy. Like, Candy can't irritate me. She's on a 50% irritation at all times, but I do enjoy her. Like, she's good TV. She is good TV. Tina and Candy make good friends. I think Gottmik is in there too. They're called the Shade Monsters. I'm not mad at that. And then Rue comes in and said they're gonna do a RuPaul Mart challenge. It's one where they make the little mini movies. And he said it's time for the pussies to be stepped up because somebody's going home tonight. Somebody's going home tonight. So I'm excited. Competition is beginning. Let's go. RuPaul does pick the groups, which I appreciate because I felt like it would be the so-called winner's circle against the B Squad. That cracks me up. I do feel like they would have paired up as friends. I'm skipping over all of the practice, rehearsal, Rue coming in the workroom, and all of that. Let's get on to the main part of it because I'm going to discuss how I felt like everyone did at the end when we actually saw the full challenge. Because sometimes people can fumble the ball in front of Ross, but Ross can direct them to where it's hilarious on the screen. So a little bit of the mirror moments was Symone showed, I took a picture. Symone's first time in drag was her high school prom. And I said, bitch, you are a problem. You are a problem, bitch. I know y'all can't see it that well, but if this is your first time in drag, you look better right here in your first time in drag than some of these hoes do on the runway. Symone is going to be a problem. Girl, you look good. That little shake and go wig, she said, pass it over to Lala Ree. She needs some new wigs. But let's move on. This ain't a Lala Ree read fest. Tamisha talks about her kids again because I think Candy asked somebody had they ever slept with a woman, and Tamisha's like, look, I have 3 biological children. And I'm like, bitch, when did you have these children? You are 49, and the twins, I think she said, are 35, and the youngest is 33. So what is that, 14 and 16? Girl. I ain't gonna say nothing about nobody. We all have our own stories to tell, and I'm gonna move on from that. His oldest daughter's name is Tamisha, and that's where she gets the name Tamisha from. I love it. I was like, oh, I love this girl Tamisha. I love her. I wish I would have met her when I was in Atlanta. Like, why run across you in the streets? I mean, we would have been friends. I love Tamisha. But okay, for the mirror moment, Candy was the only one who was overly surprised. Like, people have kids all the time. Let's get to the runway. Then we're going to get to how everybody did in the challenge and then the tops and the bottoms. I don't agree, but let's move on. So the runway is called Trains for Days. And I was already set to be in love because I love a flowy garment that hits the floor. And I could walk with my garment hitting the floor. I love it. I don't know why I'm so extra sometimes. Like, I wear that shit to work. I love a good high-low piece with some office pants and wear it to work. Too much, I know. But first off, let's talk about Rue. Let's talk about Rue. Last week I thought orange was your color, but Rue has on a olive green, fully beaded gown with the oranges auburn hair. And he looks so fucking good. Rue, this season, Rue, is the best I ever seen you consistently walk out on the runway snatched. Like, sometimes you'll throw a dress out there, we'll be like, I haven't seen a dress so far that I dislike. Like, oh my God, I love this Rue. I even love how you have the like white diamond earrings. Like, it's all a contrast, but it all works together. Moving on. Rue is tired of y'all bitches looking better than her on the stage. That's all I have to say. Rue looks good. Moving on. Up first is Denali. She's representing some kind of African bird. I forgot what she says. Denali looks expensive. She looks avant-garde. She looks whimsical. I love everything about it. And she keeps making notes to Joey J like, look, these are ostrich feathers, not chicken. Girl, forget about the feathers and worry more about the challenge. Okay. But I love everything that Denali is working with this week. It's an amazing look. Amazing. And her makeup was gorgeous. Oh my God. She had those colorful squiggly lines. Like, her face was beat. Lord, I lost my pictures. Okay, up next, Olivia Lux. She was doing an ode to Beethoven. Is that what she said? Like the old school music. She has some kind of harp right here. Amazing. It's cute. It reads more Prince to me. Like, I would have got Prince. If Olivia, we've seen this wig before in brown. Don't wear this type of wig no more with the slick back mohawk and the hump that's long. We don't want to see that wig no more. I don't mind the outfit. It's just not all that to me. It was actually very gorgeous, and her makeup was beat too. It just didn't, in the bunch, it wasn't the wow. Moving on. Oh yeah, because see, there go her makeup. She got those gold things around her eyes. Olivia always looks expensive. That's why her name is Lux. Moving on. This is Elliot with his 2 T's. I like this. I feel like I've seen it before. It is just a bodysuit. Now, at first, I thought it was Joey J. Is that it? Yeah, Joey J, because he's known for that bodysuit, but that was Elliot. I didn't like the hair so much, but it works with the outfit. You can't go wrong with a big flowy chiffon ruffled train in the back. And I love the bodysuit, but I feel like, put your thinking caps on. Back when y'all watched DD4L, you know, the dancing dolls. When old girl went to prom, what is her name? The ballerina Faith. When Faith went to prom on DD4L, she had on this exact same outfit. She had on a white jumpsuit with a humongous train, tulle train in the back, so it'll look like a gown. So I felt like, girl, the girls out in Jackson, Mississippi didn't already have this on television. But moving on, it still is a yes ma'am. I forgot to do my yes ma'ams. Denali gets a yes ma'am. Elliot gets a yes ma'am. And Olivia, you just get a ma'am. I like the concept, but I wasn't all that impressed. Up next. This is what I've been waiting for you to pull out your bag. While you putting on all that Dior and Mugler, this is what I have been waiting for you to pull out your bag, Komora Hall. This bitch look good. She needed to be safe for this outfit alone. First is a close-up of the hair and the makeup. Everything is right. Everything is right. It seems like they painted this outfit on you. The fit is perfect. Everything is right. And then the train with the dragon scales coming from the top of her neck all the way down to the tip of her train. it's not the best quality, you all. I'm new to YouTube, and I'm also probably too old to learn how to put the shit on screen. I don't know, but y'all watched, so I'm just giving you a little something. But you watched and you saw this bitch slither down the runway, as they say, looking like all of the pussy. Kimora looked fucking good. That is a all capital yes, ma'am. Like, that is one of the best outfits I've seen walk down RuPaul's Drag Race runway. One of the best ever. I loved it. Girl, Ru, I'm pissed. But we gonna get to it. Up next is Symone. I didn't give Symone too much. I didn't like the outfit at all. I just took that picture so y'all can see how long her do-rag train was. Symone is a concept queen. I like that she gets the concept and runs with it and does something that we have never seen before. I do appreciate that, Symone. But I didn't like anything else about her outfit. I didn't like the tracksuit with the glittery bustier. I didn't really like that color blue. But I am here for the do-rag. And yes, I agree with Lonnie Love. I can see Rihanna doing this in an editorial photo shoot. Like, great idea. Up next was Lala Ree and her slither. Girl, where is your wig? Lala Ree, I don't like you without the wig. I don't like the egg. Let me cover my face with the material and the mask. It was too much. I didn't like it. I would have loved this if you would have had on some kind of hair. Ow. And you're always wearing the wrong shade. Like, I feel like this would have looked better in all cool tones, like the white, black, and gray snake print or taupe. I didn't like that shade of brown. But moving on, Lala Ree gets a ma'am. It wasn't ugly. Them thigh-high boots was everything because they damn near looked like pants. But you saw that slither of top thigh, so you knew that they were thigh-high boots. Utica gets a no ma'am for me. I don't like it. And I feel like we've seen this before. Gone with the Wind fabulous. No, Utica, I understand the whimsy, and it wasn't really that much of a train. It's just a lot of fabric. So you get a no ma'am, Utica. Rose gets a no ma'am. You can't even hardly see what she got on because it blends in with the background of the stage. She just has on a blue suit. She has on that ruffly, like last week, ruffly tulle all over the suit and a huge ruffle train going behind her. The train was everything, but it didn't match the suit. I agree with what's her name, Michelle Visage. It just looked like you stuck some stuff on top of a suit, a cute suit at that, and you messed it up. So it's a no ma'am for me, Rose. Moving on to, who is this? Gottmik. Gottmik did not meet the challenge at all. I don't know what this leaf blower thing you have on. It looks like a kimono. It just looks like you have on a bodysuit with a whole bunch of strips of chiffon. None of it really trailed behind you. It was a no ma'am. I didn't really care about that. Tina Burner looked a complete fool. I understand camp. Somebody has to be camp. Somebody has to look a fool with their campy outfit. Somebody needs to tell Tina, I hope you pack more than some orange and red wigs. I hope you have more in that suitcase than some fire engine red wigs. We get it. Your name is Tina Burner and you are from Chicago. You ain't even from Chicago, girl. Where you from? New York. And you shouting out the New York Fire Department. But what else do you have in your bag? You look like Bozo the Clown. And then your train is just a long piece of tulle that has railroad tracks on it. It's a no ma'am for me. The worst of the night. Oh, I take that back. I take that back. I ain't see Joey J yet. Joey J looks a fool. Mortal Kombat, no ma'am. The slouch boots are a no ma'am. The outfit doesn't even look like it fits. I don't get what she was going for. Maybe I don't understand the reference point. The ponytail, the headpiece was too big. It looked like it was sliding. It looked like that ponytail was going to fall out at any moment. The only thing I appreciated, and my picture is fuzzy, but y'all seen it. In the back, it was a tongue with the lips, and then it had a little ball for like the tongue ring that was hitting the floor. That was cute. That was a concept you could have did more with. And maybe if you would have had that lips and the tongue with that all black outfit that was your vamp, and then you would have just turned that runway like kiss my ass, that would have been cute. But not this. This is ugly. I forgot about Candy as well. Candy, it was just an all the way no ma'am. It did not fit. It was not flattering. The train barely hit the ground. And your underwear was showing, girl. And the wig was a fool. Oh, that wig is a fool. Can I make this bigger? Candy's wig was a fool. It did not. You had it down here, so it took off half of your forehead. That's not your color. Not everybody can do bleached out blonde hair. I don't care how cute it is. It doesn't look good on every skin tone. That's not your look, girl. But moving on. Oh, that's a better picture of Candy. Yeah, she look a fool. We all agree. Moving on. Tamisha, it's Tamisha Iman, right? Tamisha, I feel like you done had this wig on every week. I feel like you had this wig on every week with this flower in your hair, girl. I feel like you had it on. This reminds me so much of her pink daytime look. It's gorgeous. It's a gorgeous outfit, but girl, turn it. You are on RuPaul. Why would you pack two outfits that look exactly alike? It's still a yes, ma'am, but moving on. And that was everybody. That's the end of my pictures. Okay, let's get into this runway. Or the challenge. Up first is Misery Loves Company. Misery Loves Company, to me, was the worst written skit. Like, maybe somebody else should have done it. Maybe you should do that, RuPaul, is maybe give the girls 2 skits where groups have to do it. And so we can see, okay, y'all weren't funny, but they were. You know, I just felt like that was the worst written skit. I couldn't follow it. You had Kimora as a tree. If you are not a comedy queen and you know you don't have that type of personality to project and be overly idiotic, like kind of like Bob the drag queen, Thorgy, Bendela, you know, the girls who can do stuff like, who just, whatever they have to do. What's old girl at? Was it that one Bob the drag queen last season? I forgot who it was. But people whose personalities are just so big that they can be a treat and be funny. Kimora, that's not you. Kimora, that is not you. And I don't know why you allowed them to let you have that part. This is the one where Denali was the lead character. And girl, you played yourself. You played yourself. Acting is not your thing, so I would not have wanted to be the lead character. Olivia Lux, I can't tell if she was good or she was just the best of that group. You know, they were saying she was hilarious in rehearsal, but I didn't see it. That group was so bad. Olivia couldn't even save it. Elliot, we're going to get to you and Candy at the end, but I'm going to say this. I do agree. You could have easily been in that bottom 3. Girl. But bad acting all around. So let's move on to Symone, Lala Ree, Utica, and Rose. God Loves the Flags. That was a good skit. That skit was funny. Symone is a fucking problem. Symone, that factory. Y'all seen that movie back in the day? I was a little kid. Y'all probably ain't seen it because a lot of y'all are way younger than me. But I was a little kid. It was Bette Midler and another actress. And they were supposed to be, the twins were switched at birth. And one set of twins ran some high-powered family company, and the other set of twins were country and, you know, just wanted to save the jobs of their small town. And so they go up to New York and get flipped all over. It is an excellent movie. I might look that up and see if it's on Amazon or something, because it is. I love that movie when I was a kid. But Symone reminds me of every character. Like, she had the country down of the country twins, and then she had that boss bitch down of the bossy. It's like she took all four characters and made them one. If y'all know what movie I'm talking about, put it in the comments so I could look it up and watch it over the weekend, because Symone is a problem. And I thought Rose, you did a really good job. Rose did a really good job. But you can't, and Rose's face when Symone came on set, she was like, Symone was so quiet in rehearsal. Like, Rose didn't think Symone was going to give. And then she was like, oh, but that bitch came to light when Ross said action. Up next, April Fool's Fall In. Is that what it was called? I might have wrote it down wrong. Gottmik, Tina Burner, Tamisha, Candy, Joey J. Another skit. The skit was very stupid. I didn't like the story, but Gottmik turned it as the lead. Gottmik is a problem too. That bitch can act, can paint, can dress. You gotta work on your lip sync, girl. But Gottmik is gonna be a problem too. Tina Burner wasn't all that for all the shit she was talking during the episode. That whoa. Whatever Tamisha was doing in that box gave. I was worried in rehearsal with Ross because it took her a second to warm up. But once she got it, and I loved Tamisha. She did a great job. Who else was in that group? Candy. They gave Candy way too much. And I'm just going to leave that right there. Let's get over to the tops. The tops were Symone, Rose, and Candy. Candy, for that outfit alone, did not deserve to be in the top. I feel like y'all do it every season. Y'all have a favorite and you give them too much. You make them feel like they're more than what they are. For that outfit alone to be ill-fitting, not hitting the ground as a train, her underwear was showing. She should have been safe, if not in the damn bottom. All she was a fucking whoopee cushion. The sound effects were half of her jokes. She did give buffoonery, but that's what the part called for. She did what she was supposed to do. Anyway, I would have put Gottmik in the top 3. Moving on. Gottmik's outfit was better than Candy's. Like, I don't understand how Candy got in the top. But let's move on. Symone won it all. I have a lot of notes just to say Symone won it all. I would have let Symone win it all too. Symone was the best this week. Now the bottoms were Denali, Komora, and Lala Reed. Unfortunately, I have to agree. But if I was a judge, for that outfit being the best outfit on the stage alone, Komora would have been safe. And I would have put Elliot's ass down there. Joey J's ass could have been down there. Utica's ass could have been down there. Hell, I would have put Utica down there. Period. That's who I would have put down there. Utica was not funny. Elliot and her 2 T's were not funny. Joey J did exactly what Ross told her not to do. I saw her profile the entire show. But Komora, your acting did suck. But Komora, she won the runway, so she should have been safe. And I would have wanted to see what that bitch had in her suitcase. She could have went home next week. Anyway, I don't understand. Maybe it's just an all-stars thing. But if I felt like I was going to be in the bottom as Komora should have felt, I would have took that dragon suit off and put me on a little bodysuit. But even if she would have changed, I feel like Denali would have whooped her ass. Because I was watching, I think it's called Spiller Boy Entertainment or Spiller Boy TV. I love him on YouTube. and he reviews RuPaul Drag Race. He said both of them should have went home. I think Denali turned it. Now he is he does drag and done the pageants, and he knows the ballroom. Angie don't know nothing. I just am entertained. I was entertained by Denali, and I feel like Denali, her lip syncs are a problem. Every bitch up there, I would not want to go up against Denali. And when Denali was lip syncing, Candy's mouth was gagged. She was like, like Candy, for a fact, does not want to see Denali in no bottom two situation. So I don't know. I don't think it was fair. Kamora really couldn't do nothing but walk, but her strip was giving. Like, rude. I ain't want Kamora to go home first, but it is what it is. Let's get over to Untucked real quick. Utica is delusional. She felt like her acting was good and her outfit was sickening. She felt like she had the best outfit and that she should have been in the top. That she should not have been safe. And I said, bitch, where? But she did say she put that outfit together right before they went out on the runway. Good job, girl. Tamisha, I need your confidence level to come up. Tamisha was like, when I looked at myself, I didn't feel like I did that well. I didn't think I gave. I see the nervousness in my eyes. Tamisha, you were amazing. You are always a yes ma'am on this runway. I need your confidence level to come way up. You have the goods, girl. You have the goods. Give it to me. Candy is here to be messy. She told Elliot in her 2 T's, you should have been in the bottom. Who did she say should not have been? Lala Ree. She was like, Lala Ree should have had her ass right there in the bottom 3. I would have even made Lala Ree lip sync over Kamora. I would have been like, look, bitch, you are safe. Even if I would have had you in the bottom 3 to drag you a little bit on your acting, Kamora would have been safe in that outfit. And I would have loved to see what Lala Ree would have done with Miss Denali. But Elliot is looking at Candy like, bitch. See, if I was Elliot and her 2 T's, I would have said, bitch, maybe I should have been in the bottom, but your ass should not have been in the top. Period. And I would have gave Candy a little bit. Oh, and that's the end of my notes. That's all that happened. It was a lot of crying. Rose needs the Denali to be there. But Kamora and Denali had a Chicago, let's do it for Chicago moment, Chi-Town. And I didn't understand why they had face shields on outside. And Symone's face shield was just like this. I said, Corona don't give a fuck about that face shield in your face. If Corona is out there, you're getting it. Wear your mask. Wear your mask. I ain't gonna get into that because this is not that type of review. But I cannot wait for next week. It looked like Candy is going to test Tamisha's gangster. She really want to know if she fights because Candy wants to mess with Tamisha next week. I can't wait to see it. And I want to know if Symone can sew. Girl, what are you going to put together? Because every season is somebody who comes on Drag Race, which I don't understand. Well, Brew, you know I can't sew. Well, bitch, why are you here? Why are you here? Before you come on Drag Race and spend all your money on your trained do-rags, I would have got at least 5 sewing classes and learn how to sew something on a bustier and put a little skirt on it or something. Like, I would have learned how to do a little shirt dress or something before I came out on RuPaul. But anyway, that's the end of this review. It was long enough. It was an excellent beginning of the competition. I cannot wait to continue reviewing with you all. If this is your first time at Kiss My Cheeks TV, go ahead and hit subscribe and join me. I will be here all season and we're going to have a good time. I cannot wait. Also, over on Charles Warren's channel, that is my YouTube BFF. We have a good time together. We just did the top 10 best and the top 10 worst looks. And Charles is, you know, he younger than me and he knows this technology. He got the actual videos up. So We just had a good time talking about the top 10 and best and worst looks. So go over on his channel and check those videos out as well. And I will see you all next week for the next episode. Like, comment, share. I want to know what y'all think in these comments, all right? See you next week. Bye.